Back again with the Shifty military outpost. Now, we had to change our strategy up for the tasty looking morsel, and now that we have enough evolutionary points, we can actually change up our strategy once again. This has a lot of turrets, a lot of walls, and to be honest, pushing through the amount that we need with defenders and swarmers alone isn't enough. So, I've reset the tech tree. We're going to go builder. Now, from here, I've taken their speed. I've taken everything, getting them more efficient. They rebuild and getting 20 builders at the start of the game. We also have spore launchers and artillery as well. So we're going to go into a full-blown RTS mode, building nutrient pustules to get more resources, and our goo is also more effective. So let's see if changing up the strategy works. Okay. So first things first, we're going to get 2 spore artillery, and we're going to get more pustules. Good news is, because of the way the walls work here, we don't have to immediately engage. Now, all that is good. There are 3 spawners over here, 2 here, and 1 here. Walls of turrets, and I mean walls of turrets. So, definitely problems, but nothing we can't solve. We're getting loads of builders out. And lots of swarmers that we don't particularly need. But I don't have selective breeding. That comes a little later on in the game. Did use it in the last one. That's because we went so far on the defender side of things. Now, these are only brand new. You can't target them. They just do their own thing. They have 24 range. And he's going straight for the wall. Ah, fair enough. I suppose. They explode. A bit like a boom slug. Dealing a massive area of damage. Okay, with 2 of them now. Nice. Let's build a few more of them. And another hive. We've actually more than enough nutrients. So let's swap over to just building more. Okay, the Buggos are... The amount of swarmers is getting to nearly full capacity. We need more room for builders, so we're going to just send them all up here. I don't think they'll make it that far. No, they didn't. Okay, so we did lose quite a few of them. But not to fear. Once we get this hive built, our numbers should drastically increase. There we go. It'll spawn from both of them, don't worry. So we can just keep on building. More money, more artillery. Build some. Well, and we'll allow them to go additionally. If we had selective breeding, this would be absolutely off the charts. Downside of the artillery is sometimes they go for moving targets, but they tend to be very accurate. I don't complain too much. Now, this is a much slower strategy. You could, of course, went a wee bit more of a blitzkrieg, and to be honest, I think you could have, but you can see how fast these turrets are dispatching of our troops, and the spawn rates aren't massive. It's not like impossible difficulty, but we don't want to let them have too much time. They don't rebuild anything either, so yeah, I'd actually be able to destroy some of these spawners before we even get there. Now, these do have a massive 24 range, which does cover large portions of the map. Luckily for us, it also covers these spawners, so we'll be able to kill most of these off before even making it to that location. Yeah, we'll keep the swarmers going. I just want them to die, so technically that's just like a selective breeding program. Yeah, we'll stop the nutrient goo. I just really want these. Look at these go. It gives me Supreme Commander 2 vibes. Now, this is obviously a really new update. This strategy wasn't particularly good. I mean, I wouldn't say it was my... I wouldn't say I ever was able to do this. I've done a run with the artillery before, but I certainly dig it. Let's see, are they close to killing command centers? Yeah. Good job. We'll have destroyed them. Suppose we should tell the builders to go up this direction too. Making them efficient. It's definitely worked out very well. So, this entire site's basically sorted, so we only need to worry about these two. So that's obviously really good. We will want to keep spore launchers just slightly ahead of our artillery line. That just prevents any of these guys getting particularly close, which we don't want. We don't want that. Okay, disable that. I'm just disabling some of these because they're going to spawn swarmers, and the swarmers are going to, you know, have a bit of a longer journey to the front line, and I don't really want that. So, yeah. Wow, slow and steady wins the race in this one. How goes over here? Our command center about to bite the dust. Nice. Okay. Are you still in range of something? You are. That's good. And raining hellfire and fury on all of our enemies. It seems that they do stop every so often, so that opens them up for just a barrage. It's great. This is so amusing. I love this update. If you'd selected breeding, it would be embarrassing because by this stage we'd have covered all this with not only nutrient goo, which would have made everyone faster, we'd have got pustules, we'd probably got a third line of artillery, and we probably would be pushing clean onto this command center with no fear. In fact, at this stage we could probably push with our spore launchers. So this is where they kick in. They have 6.5 range, 4 damage. Pretty durable as well. They definitely don't outrange human turrets though. Build some more artillery in there. I goes over here. They're still just chewing at them. It's great. I hope you have 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. Ah, they just out of range? That would suck. They were just out of range. And another 2 here. You can kind of see the strategy. Going for 2 spore launchers either side. We hive in the middle. Oh. Really pissed these guys off. But with the extra armor, they're not getting through any of them. Oh, that's why we're getting no builders. All our swarmers are just hung up over here. So see, because these are just out of range of this extra command center over here, which kind of really sucks. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. Yeah, I mean, maybe being there might have helped, but it matters not. That's just, these are just thinning their numbers at this stage. If I had started this over again, I would recommend you build these closer to here, so they just get a wee bit of an extra range. They might even be able to hit the command center. That's just so overkill. Well, they even hitting. Real shock and awe strategy I've got going on here. I mean, you could, I would say without a doubt, with enough, even like a few extra evolutionary points, if you had selective breeding, this is a legit strategy the entire way of the game. If time, you ain't speedrunning, because this is certainly not speedrunning, you could just mow through them all like this. I'm trying to think how else you could have really done this. I mean, if you had built up, you still the defender route, and you had your swarmers. You could have ran the swarmers ahead, the defenders move up slowly, and you would have just had the wash, rinse, and repeat. Probably a little faster than this way, obviously. But it would have definitely been one of the other ways to do it. There's many ways to complete Buggos. It's one of the great things about the game. Efficient builders makes building just easy peasy. No wasting excessive amounts of builders to build one hive. You didn't see one of the I didn't upload the footage of one of them where I got completely wiped out in one of the levels, and that's because I took builders as a single one upgrade, and they like 10 of them, and they still hadn't built a hive yet, and I was like, serious? Hives are tough. The 5 armor. They are tough. A lot of HP's worth. Now these working. No. Always turn off your hives if you're pushing. Flesh walls also would have been handy to have. I mean, they're not really pushing into me. It's not impossible difficulty, so... Or late game. So again, not a problem. Come on now. Command center's gotta fall. I also don't know if the boom slug upgrade affects the spore artillery. I will love to figure that out soon. That would be good to see. Look at them all cowering in their wee corner. It's over for them. It's the field of artillery. There we go, no more spawner for yous. Only a matter of time. The spore launchers before one of the updates, like in the early games of Buggos, were so overpowered. You could just advance with a wall of spore launchers and they outranged near... I think they outranged everything bar turrets. It was a little crazy for a while. Things you love to see. And there's no friendly fire. Also very good. Bit unrealistic, I suppose, while they explode. Well, say unrealistic. Boom slugs don't give any friendly fire. So, you know. One way to do it. That's really cool. I'll take a photo of that. Probably need all this extra artillery. Actually, no. We will take the artillery. One hive, 2 spore launchers. Great combo. He should not have stood still. Damn, we have about at least 30 spore artillery. See if they had slightly longer range. Ooh. This had been over an hour 10 minutes ago. Else this might have been a slow slog. We did it. And proved that artillery is totally a viable option for this. If you're just looking how to beat it on the standard, like artillery, there you go. Just go full. You'll have the evolutionary points if you make it to this stage. Well, if you're following it like chronologically. This works. Can conclusively confirm. Gun's actually full silent at this part. All trying to kill that one wee human. Poor guy. I don't even need the artillery here. Come on. We backup artillery. I had the 3 of them here doing bits. There we go. Wall conquered. (18 minutes, 38 seconds), 5,000 casualties. So many bugs died, but it was worth it to see. 3 evolutionary points though, so again, if we want to change it up to the next wall, we've got the option. So might try another strategy. Catch us on the next one. Thank you.